Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our visit with Lawrence over at Corner Creek Farms. Today, we are going to go to another bison ranch in Elk Point, Alberta. This is a first-generation bison ranch with Shannon and Melanie. Shannon and Melanie actually live in Calgary, but they bought land up here in Elk Point, which is kind of their hometown area. And we're going to go grab some lunch with them and then just take a quick look around their farm. It's a smaller bison ranch, but it's always good, with this documentary, we want to include people who are at all different stages of the bison world. And so first generation ranchers are really important to include in this documentary. So enjoy and stay tuned for more adventures as we cover more of Canada and head back down to the US.
We are Shannon and Melanie Ostapovich. We're in Elk Point, Alberta. We're hobby bison farmers, weekend bison farmers. Well, I don't know if there's a goal. I think right now the bison just give us, that's how we relax. This is how we spend our spare time, and this is our hobby.
Our day jobs can be stressful, and we come out here and it's just a whole different world. And it's relaxing, and watching the bison and looking after them is just something we really enjoy.
I grew up on a farm. My background was a hobby farm.
I didn't grow up on a farm, just an acreage. There was always farmers all around, but a lot of my aunts and uncles had farms, so we spent time on their farms. And I've always loved animals. So same thing, just when this opportunity came, it was like, yeah, let's get bison and, horses and donkeys and pigs, and it just kind of evolved, and yeah, we just love the farm.
The boys and Melanie called the farm my midlife crisis. So they didn't know what I was doing. Like, this came from left field. Like, what is Dad doing? We're doing buffalo. And then came the saddle horses and the goats and the minis and all the animals. And Melanie came out one of her first trips out here, and she was an acreage girl, small town, but we've been in the city for a while. And she came out to the farm, and she had her hunter boots on and her fancy jeans, and she was ready to go. And that lasted about a month. And then it was the Carhartts, and she learned how to drive the skid steer because she wasn't gonna wait for me, and she's cleaning out the barns, and we've just done this all together.
Cowboy boots all of a sudden, yeah.
We just learned all these things together, so it's been awesome. We feel real bad for the young people because we don't see, even our kids, we don't even see how they're ever going to have an opportunity to even own a quarter like we have, because the land is so expensive. It's become so tightly held. We're gonna hang on to this piece for sure as long as we can.
Yeah.
For our family. There's very little succession in this business. When I was doing my tour, I got to meet a lot of good people, and there are very few farms with succession plans to carry on agriculture at all, never mind bison. I think I'd probably say there's a 20% succession, and there are no young people starting because they just can't get into the land base. I really don't understand how this is gonna go in the future. Yeah, the boys love their time here. I mean, it's far for them, and our boys are grown now. They have lives of their own, but if they have a chance to come out here, they will.
Yeah.
And they help the best that they can, and they love being around the animals. And the older boy would come out here. Well, I guess Kale did too. Both boys would come out when we weren't even here just to be here on the weekends. Yeah. They'd bring their city friends with them. And on their Instagrams, there'd be pictures of all of our buffalo and donkeys. So they love it. I don't know, I'd like to think that the future, maybe we would be able to get into some more land and kind of expand our operation and do it as a retirement deal.
Yeah.
The plan is for us to share this product, and economically, it really does help keeping the farm together if we can farm to table as much as we can.
What's the name of your ranch or farm, whatever?
Buffalo Trail Bison Company.
Okay.
Because that's Buffalo Trail.
the highway is called Buffalo Trail, so it was perfect.